Welcome to Lisa Marvin Art. Yesterday I did the big unboxing that I got from Jackson's Art, and I picked a color combo already because I was so inspired by one color. Indigo, my lights, Indigo Extra. Okay, why don't I just show you in the thing? It is super my jam. It does look like a little darker than Phthalo Turquoise, but that was the inspiration for this whole situation today. Let's talk about the tubies I'm using. I'm using two other tubies. I got this Old Holland Yellow Light. It's like a fun game, like what's not gonna blow out the color. Oh, okay, whatever. I'll show you here. Yellow. Yellow, what color is it? Ah, there we go. Yellow light. Okay. And we're gonna try out this Primacryl Schminky Transparent Violet, which looks like this. Now, I was a little nervous about this one because it's quite intense. So I was thinking of, and in the video yesterday, I said I might switch that out for, oh, I didn't mix it. This fun color, which is Winsor Newton Perylene Green. Now it looks like this on the thing, but it is not that light. It's a bit darker. Let me just stir it up a bit because I mixed it yesterday. But isn't that, at first I was like, oh, it's kind of like an army color, you know? I wasn't sure, but someone wanted to see it, so I might switch it out. Well, let's talk Piggy Wiggies. So I'm going like cools and silvers, okay? So we got TLP Agapanthus, which looks like this, pretty. We have TLP Twinkle, which you can't see here. Oh, I just got twinkle everywhere. It's like a violet interference. So hold on, let me see if I can show it. No, see right now, it just doesn't look like anything. Oh, magical, right? Okay. Then another beautiful one is TLP Tail Feather. Okay, nice. And one of my faves, TLP Sea Glass. So, and I mixed up a new not new, but I haven't used it in forever. I do like Ateliers for cell activators, especially their metallics are quite nice. I got Blue Black Indigo, which looks like this, and actually it would be very pretty in a pouring medium as well. Now, for some reason, I mixed it up thicker than I normally would. So I'm second guessing myself. I don't know why I mixed it up thicker. So it's almost, so normally I like a 5-second drip, but this is like a 7-second drip, which means it's thicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that might come back to bite me in the tush. Now, like, I'm getting nervous. Let's see what happens. Now, next idea. It's not gonna work as usual. You know how I love when like I super stretch out my paints on top of each other and they become like very transparent and like very see-through and they look very layered. So I'm not talking, but my problem is, you know, I also hate wonky blooms, right? So it's kind of like a juxtaposition. So I'm gonna try with these colors to make like layered colors. That means they have to be super stretched out, but I don't want it to look like a bloom that's just stretched out, okay? So my goal is to get the layering down, but to not just look like a wonky bloom, but to actually look like something beautiful. And I know it's not gonna work, guys, but that's okay. I just have to do what's in my head first, and then I'll just do like a plain pretty bloom, because you know how I love the happy endings. Okay, I think that's it. Let's just do it. Be right back. Okay, so I have a 14 incher here. Because I'm gonna be stretching it out a lot, I'm gonna be putting, like normally I spread out my pillow paint more, but I'm gonna leave it more in the center and do my bloom and then leave room for me to stretch it out however I want. I'm gonna be using Sherwin-Williams Color to Go, Anchors Away. And let's hope, oh gosh, that this works, you know. But I see a bloop that wants to come out already, and I have no patience for bloops today. Like, hello, who do you think you're kidding here? Okay. Now, oops, there was another one. Look at the little one. Okay. I'm gonna pour slowly. I hate that about these cans. And, oh, look at this one wants to come. Nope, not today. There's a little one. I guess you could strain it, but okay, whatever. I'm going slow to watch for bloops. Okay, that, like, I don't want to put too much, you know what I mean? But, and I can always put more around the edges where I need. I'll probably end up putting more to stretch it out. So, let's just go for it at this point, right? So, I'm gonna start, now I'm gonna layer it a bit differently as well, because I'm not just going layer, 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 blow out, right? Because I don't necessarily want cell coverage. I want some spots of just stretched out paint, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna layer it like that. Love this color. I'm only gonna do a bit of this purple. I am a bit afraid of it, to be honest. I don't know why. I don't know. You know? I am going to do twinkle right on top. Okay. I am, oh, that twinkle, I already see the gorgeousness. We are gonna go, okay, I'm gonna do that indigo extra. Sneakers, get out of there, please. Thank you. He's looking for trouble. His favorite thing is to scare the bejesus out of me when he sees a squirrel down here. Okay. We're gonna go this way. Although I don't wanna go on the pillow because it's, you know, similar to the pillow. And on top of that, we'll go tail feather. Oh yes, we still have agapanthus. So it's looking kind of cool already, right? Now, right now, it's gonna be different, whatever. When I blow right now, I might blow down into the pillow because there's not actually enough layers holding it up. So we don't know if that bothers us or not yet. We'll see. I'm gonna do a bit of this only because this is a, it thickened up. It's a, doodly-doo, called opaque. So opaques do thicken up more than other ones, and I don't want it to take over. So I just put some josonja to thin it out. But right now it's like kind of cool. It's kind of like, you know, a modern piece of abstract. I don't know if I want to bloob that right on, like so thick. I don't know. We're just painting at this point, right? Okay, now what you have to be aware, because I have a lot of piggies on top here, when I blow it on my cell activator, the cell structure is not going to be like crisp and clean like it would be over a tube paint. So you have to be okay with that if this is your jam here, okay? Just to warn you. And again, remember I said my cell activator is pretty thick, so I don't know what to expect. We'll see. So we have this. We could be cool. And maybe I'll just do like a little, all right. Why don't I just put my cell activator right over this and do like a little bloom vine situation, but leave some of this cool stuff happening. And then when I stretch it out, it might look cool, right? I'm only gonna do a little bit. Oh, this is so thick. What's gonna happen? Okay, ready? So when it is thick, it does take cells longer to appear, and your cells will be bigger. I'm not like well, I mean, I can't say I don't hate it yet, but it's layering out. Like, I love this watercolor thing. It's layering out like I wanted it to, right? Like watercolor. And I can do that for all the colors by gently blowing into them, okay? Well, I get a head rush, so excuse me. But that's the soft look I'm going for. So let's do it. Just to break into the colors a little bit. Okay, I love this idea. Again, we're not sure how it's gonna stretch out. I'm gonna leave some blue. I don't know if I love this chunk here, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so now we have that. Oh, I almost can't stop. It's too fun. What I'm going to do is put more around. So, because I mean, hopefully we'll have some blue space, but we're gonna start tilting and see what happens, right? We're gonna extra tilt. I know I have too much paint, but that's okay because we want to tilt. So now, we're going to start tilting here because I know I want to keep this top negative space, right? So I'm going to go slow. Again, remember, we don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm just going to go slow because I don't want it to go totally nuts, you know? Slow, slow, slow. And this could be ugly, and we don't know. We're just playing around. You got to do sometimes to maybe get some new ideas, you know? Okay, so we got this side going. Great. I do see a bloop here, which we don't want. Okay. So, wonderful. We got that going. Now let's get her back down over here. I'm going to move the weight of the paint down this way. Excellent. There she's going. Okay. Now, I'm gonna get some of her off like that. Now, we're gonna start. Oh, that twinkle is so pretty. We're gonna start moving the weight this way. And my goal is to get that. I love the layered look of what's happening on the top here. I don't know why, it's so my jam. I might get more of that bottom off. I think I will, but first let's just get this side off. Okay. It's really pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the middle, and I'm gonna go down and get all that bottom agapanthus off. I don't think I like it. I'll leave a little bit, but just slowly. Yeah, these watercolor blooms or these layered blooms I've been working on for so long, I could never really get what I'm going for so much. But sometimes you've just got to keep working it. You know what I mean? Because the idea is there. Okay, so I'm gonna get this corner, and then I'm gonna start stretching it upwards. So I'm gonna slowly get just that little bit off there. Good. It does take patience. But I really am enjoying what I'm looking at right now. So just a bit more, because I want her to come this way. Okay. Watercolor blooms. We're gonna slowly get her going this way. And just the sparkle is so awesome. And we're really creating abstract is so difficult. You know, I could do portraits, I could do all this stuff, and I've always admired people who can know when to stop, do something abstract. You know what I mean? Because it is all about composition, which is such a hard thing to get. Okay, I want her more. But you know what? I'm not hating this as much as I thought I would. Okay, we're gonna go this way a little bit. Okay, take a breath, look at her. I do love, the bottom came off. I do love that sparkle. I do love the movement. I do wish, though, I don't know if I could do this, that this side was down and then this side was up a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Instead of making it flat across. So I'm gonna try to bring her down here like this, just to get more of a S shape, so it's not a straight line. Let's see if I could do that a little bit. Okay, kind of. Okay, look at her. Yeah. Now we're gonna go back up this way. So I'm not hating her, guys, which makes me happy. Don't worry though, I'll give you a bloom. I just needed to do this to see what's up, you know? Okay, gonna get her back a little bit to the middle. And I do have to keep tilting either till there's no paint or till I get it where I want it, and then I would spin it to get the remainder of the paint off, you know? So I'm just gonna keep tilting it a little bit. Moving it around the way I want. I'm just holding it up flat. I'll show you in a second what's happening. I really like this idea. And I am gonna play with it some more. I love that indigo. It's really rich. The sparkle is really nice. Yeah, there's something about it I really like. Is it perfect? No. Is it interesting? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna spin it now. yeah, I just like this natural, like watercolory, flowy look is so my jam. Okay, I'm just gonna spin the rest off. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a close-up. So flowy and pretty. And then I'll do a real bloom. I'm gonna take off these dirty gloves and I'll be right back. You guys, I'm so happy with that, and I don't know if it's going to be well received, but I love it. The first thing I am gonna do right now for this regular bloom is thin this out because I don't need big yucky, not yucky cells, but I'm just gonna shake my Floetrol. I really am happy with it. I just, you know, I know like cells and everything are the thing, but I just love, oops, that flowy look, and like you can get it with a Dutch pour, but you don't get those layers stretched out. Like a lot of Dutch pours, the paint is blown out and you just see the white paint underneath rather than the layers of color. So I just love this watercolor look. Still thick. So I'm really happy. Ooh, I'm really happy with it. Now, for this one, should I just do an old regular bloom? You know, old school. It's a little better. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, maybe this is just like a thicker situation. But I know yeah, no. I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I don't want to mess with it too much. Let's get that Floetrol off there. Okay, same thing. Are blooms boring? Whatever. We're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna use the rest of this. Oh, no you don't, mister. No, you don't. Thank you. All right. There is a bit left, but I don't want to. Bye, thank you. I don't want to put too much. See some bublés. It's always, where's my little skewer? It's always hard to tell if it's like a bloop or a bublé. You know what I mean? So, why don't we do the same exact layering? We'll do a little comparation. And I'll layer it like a regular bloom. Okay, so we have the sea glass. Gorgeous. Okay. We have that violet, which I'm going to boopity boop, just like a little bit, you know? We will do, well, I don't know, because I'm a fun person, why don't I go like this? Okay. And then why don't I go, so that was the twinkle. And then why don't I just go like this on top? It's a lot of piggies around there. Okay, now we will do the Indigo Deep, the star of the show. A lot of blue. And then we will have the Agapanthus. I don't know if this is gonna get really popping cells because of all the pickies I got going on, and not a lot of, wait, I do see a blue. Not a lot of paint. That's okay. Let's get her in the mid. Okay. And let's top it off with our yellow light. Okay. Maybe just a bit more right there. Okay. And let's blow her out. Before I do that, why don't I go like this? To get her ready for her journey of the spin. I might need a bit more around the edges, but that's okay. Why don't I do that now? I'll just use the rest here. So we don't want her to have a problem. You know? There we go. Okay, now let's hope this is pretty. If not, we already have the happy ending for me in the first one, so I'm not that concerned. Okay, here's the indigo. Another fun idea would be to layer like indigo and white. Or indigo and something. Do you want me to do that? No, we're just gonna go for it. Plain indigo. Here we go. Still pretty thick. Okay. Like I said, thick cell activator takes longer to develop, and therefore the cells get kind of bigger and more like rock formation, if you like that sort of thing. Some people do. That's why you can get really big cells with US Flow as a cell activator, or metallics as well. Do I even need to skewer it? I don't. It's like a cute shape, I think, right? Cells are developing nicely. Let's give her a little bit of this. Yeah, we got a lot of paint going on here. Like a little of this. She's cute. So far, I'll probably have to spin a lot of paint off. Here we go. Not too shabby. Not like cell popping, but not shabby, right? I do enjoy this color combo, and there are some really cool looking cells in here. And I do enjoy that indigo deep. So all in all, she's a winner. You know what I mean? Yeah. Maybe I will have negative space. I just might. My spinner isn't even, but it doesn't seem to bother me because it's spinning just fine. And the sparkles, as usual, quite pretty. All right. Yeah. So, hold on, let's tip her to see what's moving here. Yeah, she can go for one more spin, but I'm going to give her one more spin. Now tell me, honestly, as you guys do, what do you think of my watercolor bloom? Should I keep working on it? I think I will, but I'm curious anyways to see what my family thinks, if you agree with me or if I'm totally off my rocker with it. I know some people really like cells, some people really like blooms, some people hate cells and blooms actually. So maybe some of you that hate cells and blooms will really like my watercolor bloom. So here she is. Please like, subscribe this video to me if you liked me. Check the link in the description for all other information that you might need to help you out. And I love you guys. I'm gonna do a close-up here, and you're the best. Love you. Bye.